We have a new inflationary world according to the Fed and the ECB. It's interesting, they're both on the same page on this. What they're saying is that now, after the pandemic, according to the Fed, there are forces at play that just weren't there before. And inflation, to some extent, they're going to bring it down, but it's here to stay. ECB says exactly the same thing. They said that inflation is not going to go back to the low era that we had before. That means you need a financial plan. It needs to make you aware of what's going on in the financial world. Make sure you subscribe and like this video. What's happening right now? Well, China's taking advantage. China's stock market is still lower priced than the rest of the stock markets around the world, but it's in a better position, 2% inflation, and we're seeing some real growth there. So we expect that to continue. When we look at the Fed, we'll see them continue to raise interest rates, and indeed the ECB said the same thing, that they want to gradually increase interest rates to bear off inflation with the optionality to increase of that gradual ascent of interest rates. In other words, we're not finished with interest rates rising, but even with interest rates at a higher rate, we're going to have a higher level of inflation than we've had before. That means a different form of financial planning. So always talk to an advisor. It means that you need to be aware of the type of funds that you're investing in, which are inflation proofed. Companies that will actually make money even in an inflationary market. Because if inflation doesn't go back to nearly zero, which it was at some parts of the world, then we're going to see a different environment. I think all of us knew after COVID, there was a new era, a new world. What did it really mean? Okay, well, now we're starting to see it in the financial world. It means an inflationary world. We're going to have some inflation, higher rates of interest rates. We adapt to that and we make sure that we've got our money invested in the right places to make money and actually make sure that we're keeping ahead of inflation, making our money grow, not losing because inflation is eroding it. New world, keep tuned in, hit subscribe, please like and share the video. Is it really a new era? I believe it is. Leave a comment below what you think is going to happen to the financial world over the next few years.